Hi, my dear lecturer and fellow classmates. My name is Thrivenraj, son of Imlatizan from DPM2B. Today, I will be presenting a storytelling presentation using a rags to riches style. My topic is turning pain into power based on real-life story of Mr. Chris Gardner. In this presentation, I will show how struggle and hardship can lead a person to successful story. Imagine being homeless with a child and still chasing success. Sound impossible, right? Well, this is the real story of Chris Gardner. Chris Gardner was not always successful. He has no stable job, business failed, and his wife left him. He was alone and taking care of his own young son. At the one point, they had to sleep in subways, shelters, and even public toilets. Think about that for a moment. Not having a home and not having security, but still have the responsibility to protect and raise your own child. Honestly, if that was me, I might just say, okay, success is an option already, but Chris Gardner didn't think on that way. Studies show that 16% of people give up after repeated failures. Most people stop when things get too hard. But Chris Gardner didn't quit. He applied for a stockbroker and internship, but there was a problem. He was unpaid during the day and he worked for free. Sounds crazy, right? At the night, he searched and place to sleep. Imagine working all day with no salary and worrying about where you're going to sleep with your child at the night. So that kind of pressure breaks most people, but for him it's a motivation, like climbing a mountain. There's a path that's so hard, the weather is rough, they feel exhausted. But Chris Gardner keep climbing. That's the real thing. Even he had no money, no home, no comfort zone. But he kept moving forward, step by step, brick by brick. Yeah. So after months of struggles, he was finally hired. Years later, he became a successful businessman and built his own breakage company. His story teaching us something powerful, that pain is not the end, it's the training. Struggle is not a sign to quit, it's a sign of your growing. So next time you are feeling grown up, remember Chris Gardner. If he can rise from nothing, and what is your excuse? In conclusion, success is not about where are you start, but how strong you are to continue. The story of Mr. Chris Gardner reminds us giving up should not be an option in our life. I hope this story encourages all of us to keeping moving forward no matter how difficult the journey is. Thank you.